I've had a lot to do today. So let's just put them over here. Let's get some day cream out. So as usual, we're doing another get ready with me. So going in with the Potion Glow. One of my nails came off, so don't mind that. I'm going to be switching these nails out really soon anyway for the Christmas nails I've got. So it's easier to go in when you don't have one nail on. Like yesterday. Oh, look at that. I wonder if that's come from this glow potion. Doesn't normally affect me like that though. I'm probably just really run down, aren't I? You know what it's like, the run up to Christmas and that. I'm actually starting to get really excited now for Christmas. I wasn't excited at all, but I am now. I don't know who's going to come in. It's relatively early. Oh, I think that's the day cream. Sundays are always early lives, just because I have to be at my mum's early. I've only just come back from there actually. I stayed over last night. So and then I'll be going back. Right, and then we're going to go in with the Potion Glow Watermelon Elixir Radiance Face Drops. Hi Amanda, how are you? Right, I just need to say, Amanda, you might hear some noise. I don't know what it is. Like, I've just come home, I've spoken to my friends on Facebook, through Facebook Messenger. I've done a voice record, and they say it sounds like a dog howling. Now, I feel like it sounds like, do you know, like a chicken or a hen or a cock just cock-a-doodle doodling. But I hope it's not the latter. Well, I hope it's neat. Well, it is something, obviously. I hope it's not the latter, because hens and stuff upstairs, no thank you. But if it carries on, I can't let that carry on, especially not a dog howling. That's just animal cruelty. Because they've gone out as well. The people that live there have gone out. And you can't leave a dog by itself. So my friend said, it sounds like a dog howling. I'm like, to me, it sounds like a hen or a chicken. I mean, it's probably a dog. But why would somebody do that to a dog? I know people are really cruel to animals. Hang on. This time of year, RSPCA in the UK puts so many videos on about animals and dogs and about them bleeding and losing the fur, and I'm like, I just want to hug those dogs. If I could give something to a shelter for dogs, then I would. It's a shame there's not one more locally. I'd offer my services in helping them out, especially during the Christmas time. They must need it. Yes, I agree. It's very upsetting as well. Very upsetting. I am such a dog lover, Amanda. You know, I just can't bear the thought. And I don't know what is growing over here, but we've got something there. And I felt like something was going over here last night, but there's nothing there now. I think it might be coming off the skincare. Why do you feel bad, Ivy? And you've come in and not even said hello to us. Right, I'm going in with the CoverGirl Simply Ageless Skin Blurring Serum, just like always. There's barely anything left in this. So yeah, what I was trying to say, Amanda, is if you hear howling, it's not my dog. Or whatever is going on upstairs. It doesn't belong to me. I don't have any pets. I'm not allowed any pets. We're not even supposed to have pets in this building. So, yeah, just I won't say take no notice. Obviously, you're going to take notice. Well, obviously, it's not. Doesn't belong to me. Hi. Thank you for liking. Much appreciated. Yeah, this primer. So good job with doing the Shop My Stash soon, because I'm going to need to bring a new primer in. I've got one more Poreless by Catrice. It's like a 10-in-1 kind of thing. So that's going to be the next one. Zinzan, I've not actually put any makeup on so far. It's just primer so far. But yeah, I do like to do these videos. At the moment, I'm trying to do them every day for Vlogmas. From where you are, Mum? I'm from the UK. Where are you from? The finger technique is diva. Diva, putting it on with your fingers. It's just using something like this. I don't put foundation on with my fingers, but using something like this, it warms it into the skin and gets it into the skin quicker. I've got some of my skincare in my hair, but that's okay. I'll be washing it again soon. Right, I'm gonna go back in with this PS Strobing highlighter. I wouldn't normally. I tend to mix them up, so I tend to go in with the New Look Glow highlighter stick one day and then this another day. I used this yesterday, so in theory I should be using the New Look Glow highlighter stick, but this is going to be going back in my makeup collection soon. I am from India. Okay, welcome. I don't think I've seen you in my live stream before, so welcome. I appreciate you coming over. Your fave YouTuber? I don't watch any big YouTubers. The person that I watch all the time, well, my bigger YouTuber that I really like is Sarah Rose. She does all kinds of content, but it's Project Pan and Shop My Stash content I like to watch her for the most. And then my friend Tammy, she's called Canadian Beauty because she's from Canada. I watch her the most, I would say. What are you using? I have just said PS Strobing Highlighter Cream. That goes underneath my foundation just to make the skin glowy. And then we've got this. This is like a tinted hydrator. It's like a skin tint, I would say. It's not a full foundation. So it's the Urban Decay Stay Naked Hydromaniac Tinted Glow Hydrator. My shade is 10 Ultra Fair, the lightest one that they do. Hi, Berry. Don't be bossy, yeah. I'm showing you the products. If you're missing them, that's not my fault. I'm not going to keep going over them. You look like Bang Chan from Stray Kids. I don't know who that is. Hi, Quizzy. Merry Christmas to you, Berry. You can keep saying that. I don't know who it is. So if that's an insult, then I don't know who that is. Search that up. No, I'm not going to search it up. It's irrelevant to me. But if you keep saying that, then I'll just get you out of the live stream. Doesn't matter. Right, I'm going to go in with the vitamin C facial mist next. Put that on my sponge. And it's not search that up, it's look that up. Is the proper English grammar. Andy, would you like Christmas abroad? It's not for me. I'm very traditional. Cold snow turkey. We're going abroad next year, Amanda. I've never been abroad, but like I've been abroad, obviously, but not for Christmas. Me and my ex-husband always said we'll go abroad one year. Me and my mum are debating whether to go to Thailand. Thailand? Where's that come from? Ireland. So it looks like we might be going there next year. It just depends if we can get a good deal, and I don't know where we'll stay. We don't have turkey. I mean, we have the rest of the traditional trimmings, but not turkey. Cold, snow, no, oh gosh, I hate the snow. Only because in the UK we get a bit of snow, then the kids are kind of, you know, skating on it. Not with proper skates or anything like that. And then it turns into ice and then black ice. So it's very dangerous. That's why I don't like it. If it was that really thick snow that you see in Canada, I probably would like it a little bit more. Merry Christmas to you as well, Tori. Come to Brooklyn, I'll cook cold snow turkey for you. There's no such thing as cold snow turkey, is there? Brooklyn's way too far away. My mum wouldn't be able to fly all that way. I think an hour on the plane is enough for my mum. I'm from the UK. Well, at least the howling's stopped now. I'm just worried about coming home later on. Will it still be going on? You know, I feel like I'm being driven out of my own property. Yes, it is dangerous on foot. Just for the visuals, yeah. Where are you from again, Amanda? Feel like I need a clip in because I keep pushing my hair back. Let's do this one today, the brown one. Because the yellow one yesterday didn't look nice. Oh, you're only from Plymouth? I thought you was going to say the US. I mean, Plymouth's quite a distance from me. And that's a place I've never been. I want to go to Brighton. Don't ask me why. Looks nice. I've seen it on Gogglebox. I don't know if you watch that. There's two people, or there was two people from there. Daniel and Stephen. They're from Brighton. I think that might do for now. You're gorgeous. Why are you wearing makeup? It's a makeup channel, baby. Makeup tutorials with Andrea, so stands to reason I'd put makeup on, doesn't it? You would be welcome. Right, I'm going to go in with a Glossier Stretch Concealer now. Where's that brush I used? Oh, here. I'm going to wash some of these brushes. I've already put some on the bed. So I'm going to get some clean brushes out, I think, today. Can't be constantly using not clean brushes. Right, I'm keeping an eye on the time. 6:44 p.m. I need to be at my mum's for 10 to 8. Right. You look like Yoda's mum. Okay, if you say so. Why are you being mean? I know you're a child just by saying that. You do know there's a button in here where I can get you out of the live stream, don't you? And also report your channel or your username. One more chance. One more bad comment. And I'll do it. Right, let's brush the brows out. And I didn't know Yoda's mum had red naturally curly hair. I thought Yoda was green. Right, I'm going to go in with this Collection Lash Gel 3-in-1 for both the brows and the lashes. Yuck to you too, Charlotte. Remember, guys, if you don't like what you're seeing, click out. No one's forcing you to be here. In fact, I'd rather you wasn't here. And then we'll put some of this on the lashes. Got the sniffles today. You can always tell when it's kids that are leaving comments because they can't spell or they use text spelling. Right, let's go in now with the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Setting Powder. No, finishing powder. I don't see this as a finishing powder. I see it more as a setting powder. My Huda Beauty one is a finishing powder. No proper grammar, like I was taught, and exactly. So that's how you know the kids. My niece has got some good grammar and she's 15. So it makes me think that they're probably not even in high school yet. I could be wrong. Right, what are we doing now? Bronzer, I think. So I think we're just going to use the Hourglass one. If I can get into it. Oh. These nails. Right. So this bronzer here. I don't know if I'm using any of the other face products in here. We're just warming the face up. So I use this little brush first and then I blend out with my bigger blending brush. Powder brush really, not blending. So I'm supposed to be going into the city centre tomorrow. Might not be able to do it now. I was cooking pasta bake last night and I was nearly finished, and then my mum's light in the kitchen started flickering. And it's one of those that the housing association will have to come out and fix. It's a strip light, so it needs an engineer. And I rung them this morning at 8:30, and they said they was coming out within 24 hours, and I realised it's not been 24 hours yet. But I've got a feeling they're not going to come out tonight. So it's going to be a case of my mum goes into town tomorrow and I'll probably have to stay in her property. And then once it's been, I'll maybe on Tuesday go into town then. I think my mum wants to come with me though. Right, that's looking good actually. I've had 5 chocolate liqueurs tonight and can take on anyone. Right, I need the palette, I need the eyeshadow palette because I don't know what I'm doing with the eyes. Well, we'll finish this one now, so that can wait to be ranked. Oh, rubbish. I've got to go through all these palettes. And another nail's come off because I banged it before. But like I said, I'm doing my Christmas nails soon anyway. Part of me just wanted to not use this, but it's kind of on chopping block. I'll be with you soon. In my own sweet time. Some of these I've not even used. Right, so I've had this ages, and I'm talking ages, I don't know how long. Sample Beauty, the Equalizer Volume 2. Okay, because of what I'm wearing. I feel like going in with this one, O'Clock. This is, I've kept this palette because of that shade. And then we've got some kind of orange tones here. Not a lot though. Looking at it, we've only got these two here. I think they're too dark. What about my Scorpion Sting palette? What does that have? Yeah, this one as well we can use, which I didn't think I was going to get around to using this month. So we'll use these two together. So that means I've got to go like for an orange tone blush again. Okay. I used that one yesterday. No, that's Topaz Pop. Well, I used that as a cream. We could use that again. That's in the shade Belize. I used this one yesterday. That's Ginger Pop. This has had so much use. The flower has literally come off compared to how they normally look. And I think I want to use this one by Odin's Eye. So them two together. I mean, I could use this, but I'm not drawn to it. It's just too orange. I don't know why I wanted that in the first place. Right. I need a brush. Oh, there's one over here. Okay, so e.l.f. Luminous Putty Blush in the shade Belize. I'll show it to you. So it looks like that. It's really nice. Oh, yeah. And then I need a brush for the powder because I don't want to contaminate them. There's one here. It just needs to go on my colour switch. Yeah. So, Odin's Eye, this one's in the shade Peach Gleam, and it's from the Soulmane Sunlight. It's part of the Love Blusher. You can tell I barely used it. I literally just went in like that because I don't want a ton of blush on. And then we'll blend those two together. Just wondering if by the time I get to my mum's, will this engineer have been there? She's like, no, he wouldn't have come. I said, no, he knows, Mum. I said, he'll come just as we're eating. Well, I'll just show him where the light is, and he can do what he needs to do. Right, let's get some Colourpop and Lunch Money on. That's really going to embellish that spot. But never mind. We'll go back into the Simpsons Revolution Treehouse of Horror that I used yesterday in the live, just before it goes back in the collection. So I only really use this for Halloween. Weird. Must be their boiler from upstairs, because my boiler's not on. Excuse me, just get a drink of water. And while I remember, I'm just going to put on some of this Scent Addict. It's a perfume from Scent Addict subscription, which I'm not much keen on. If you're wondering, it's the Lancome La Vie Est Belle Vanilla Nude. I don't have that much left. And then I've got another one to use and another one. What's just fallen? Oh, my lipstick. And then I'll have another one to use. It was too late to cancel that other one that's coming in December, because I just thought to myself, well, I've still got another perfume to get through. They normally last a month. Cancel it and then take it up back in January. But it was too late. They wouldn't let me cancel it, even though there was 5 days remaining until they ship it out. And I don't think they'll be shipping it out on Christmas Day anyway. Normally it gets shipped out on the 25th of December. I don't think they'll be shipping it out then. It'll be after Christmas to ship it out. So I don't understand why they wouldn't let me. I don't understand why they just wouldn't let me cancel it. Hi, Chloe. Hi, Peter. Right, let's get some finishing powder on now. I'm going to use this brush. It's supposed to be for blush, but I don't like it for blush. I just put this all over. And this is like the Hourglass powders, except it's a lot cheaper. This one's in Project Pan as well, by the way. I wish my nose wouldn't be running. Okay. Your jewellery looks good. Thank you. Right. So normally I have another ring topped on this. So this is a stacker ring. Normally I've got like a celestial moon. So like that's half moon and stars around it. But it wouldn't go on today. My hands are really swollen. And then this one, it reminds me of Frozen, like it's got a heart with icicles in the middle. And then I don't have any on here. There's about 3 rings at my mum's. And then, of course, I've got my bracelet. Now I've got this one on because this is my Christmas bracelet mainly. All my Christmas charms there. There's, where is it? Over here. Hope, and then a little angel there. Just really reminds me of Christmas. So I'll wear it until January, then I'll take it off and won't wear it again. And then next year I'll probably get another charm for it. Eventually I would love this bracelet to be just full of Christmas charms. I don't know how many's on it, but yeah, it's quite a lot. So, right, let's go in with some of this spray first. Dalba Face Spray Serum. There's only that much Dalba. The rest is MCO Beauty Miracle Flawless Setting Spray. So finely milled, the way it comes out. Hi Isabella. Is that Pandora? Yes. All my jewellery, apart from this, and apart from a few other things, a few other necklaces, are all Pandora. This is the moon and the sun. This one is from TikTok Shop. It's from, shouldn't really be able to see the back of the necklace. It's from a brand called Sol and Elise. It was very, very inexpensive. Got it last Christmas. Yeah, so eyeshadow base. I do love my Pandora jewellery. I'm obsessed with it. I got loads of it, and then I started with makeup. And I still like makeup, but I don't buy as much as I used to. When Pandora sales are on, it's like I need to get something. At the moment, it's just I want Christmas charms. Because I've got a Disney Mickey mini bracelet, which I only took off because it was Christmas and I wanted to wear this one. That one will probably go back on in the new year, or I'll put my other one on that I've got as well, because I've not wore that in a hot minute. Right, let's put some powder on. Love it. I love your ring. Well, I'm wearing 2 today. That one there, the heart with the icicles inside, and then this one star. I've got so many more rings, but I think my hands, they're carrying water today, so I couldn't really put any more on. You will see them if you're around the channel a bit more. You will see them, Isabella. I wear them a lot. And I'm always mixing them up as well. I'm just going in with my Revolution. Looks like that. Palette, contour palette. Nearly 7:10. I'm counting down the time, guys, just because I'm due at my mum's for 8 o'clock. these brushes away. And then I'll be able to see what I'm working with for eyeshadow brushes. Are you going anywhere tonight? Yes, I'm going to my mum's for Sunday dinner. What's in here? This boho moon. There's some jewellery in here. I can show it to you. I've got that much jewellery at the moment, I don't know what I put where. So, boho moon, it could be my boho moon. No, because that's in the front room. That's a necklace that I've got that's full of shells. Oh, it's that one. I really like this. I was wondering where this one had gotten to. So it looks like that. I don't know if I'm going to be able to put it on now. Just purely because I've got a sore arm. Let's see, shall we? Right, so it's got like a T-bar, but I don't wear it with the T-bar at the front. Don't actually think you're supposed to. Shouldn't really be messing with this now. But my eyes don't normally take that long. Oh, what is going on? Yes. And then swivel it round. And there we go. It would look better if I had a short, like, do you know, like a body top on? It would look better then. But yeah, I'll leave it like that. I'm glad I found that because I thought I'd lost it. Right, no, not that. I could put that brush out. Let's start off with this mange brush. Looks like that, nice and clean. So we're going to start off with the Scorpion Sting palette. I've never used it. A friend bought it for me a couple of years ago. Looks like this. So we're going to start off with the lightest shade over here. So we're going in with a very orange tone look today, but I want to see what it looks like. This one's called Creeper. I don't want it too orange, so I just dipped into the shade like that. Start off on the outer corner. That's where we'll pack all the colour. I've been watching this TikTok about this young lad that went missing in the UK. He's called Tom. He's 19. And he's been missing for a week. Apparently, you know, he's grieving the loss of someone. They've not really gone into detail about that. I mean, that is no one's business, but that's one of the reasons. His parents said that he went missing. He said that he couldn't handle it anymore. I mean, a week to be in that frame of mind is a long period of time to have gone missing, isn't it? I really hope we find him. There's somebody else in the UK that went missing well over a year ago. I think about a year and a half ago. And they've still not found him. It's worrying because it's so cold here in the UK at the minute. I'm absolutely full of it. Hey, bestie. How are you? Yeah, I'm doing orange today. I'm using 2 palettes that I don't even know if I want to keep anymore. The second one you might be surprised at as well. Well, I don't know if you saw me show the first one. The first one is the BH Scorpion Sting. I wanted one that wasn't so orange. It doesn't look that orange in the palette. I mean, it looks orange. Of course it's orange, but it doesn't look that orange. Anyway, I guess that's that. Yes, we're working with orange. I know, it's really sad. I'm good, just left you a long MP. I will get to it. I'll probably start listening to it on the way to my mum's, actually. Oh, the other palette. Remember when I looked at yours that I bought you, and I'm like, oh, I need that palette. I don't know if I do, actually. The purple looks really nice, this shifty one here. So that's one of the reasons I want to keep it. That one's called Sweet. This one up here, this is what I want to use today. Maybe them two today. So O'Clock and Angel. I'm going to go in with Tam now. This darker orange here. I barely used it. It's sacrilege, Lisa. Sacrilege. This isn't that much darker than the one that's all in the crease. So I was wrong when I said, oh, it looks really dark. It just makes you wonder where all these missing people go, doesn't it? Well, I know where they go because I've been through that myself without going too much in there. I could do with, yeah, I'm just going to use this again, this shade here. You know, I wasn't excited for Christmas. The excitement came today. And I'm like, the excitement's come, Mum. And I'm like, that makeup is going to be, come to Mama. And I said that to my sister. I said, the excitement's come. Christmas is not so far away. I said, the makeup's coming. And I said, come to Mama. And she didn't get it. She didn't get what I was trying to say. Even though I said I'm excited for Christmas. So we'll blend that out a bit. Right, so we've got a Wet n Wild brush here. You know, I've got to wash those laminatrix brushes. That's another sacrilege. They're good brushes. They need to be washed so I can use them again. I'm still waiting for the excitement to kick in. Oh, it's going to be a good Christmas day. You're going to get there before me, though. Okay. Look at that already. Stained. Won't be able to use that again. Maybe do a bit of whispering as well. Actually, I think we'll do whispering on the lash line. So let's get some glitter glue now. I said when I first came in there, I said, if you hear some howling, I said, it's not me, it's not my flat. I said, I don't know what it is. I said, it sounds like, to me, it sounds like hens or chickens or something like that. I said, but my friend said it might sound like a dog. I mean, I'm just used to, like, Luna barking. I've never heard her do howling like that, so I don't know. But if somebody was to leave a dog outside, I guess they would be very, very upset, wouldn't they? One benefit to being an Aussie. You've got to have something, don't you? But we have that as well. My mum's, obviously she's German, and her Christmas is Christmas Eve. So if I really wanted to, I could open something Christmas Eve. But I don't see the point. It's like, just where? I mean, I would have seen the point when I was young. We used to get one present on Christmas Day. I've gone into the wrong shade. Went into that bright orange instead of the... I mean, it's still orange, but... Excuse the sniffling, guys. Right. What are we doing? I want to put o'clock for most of the eyeshadow. Looks nice. Ooh, that is nice. And I don't have a shade like that, I don't think. Unless there's one. Let me get a drink. Unless there's one in the Scorpion Sting. Ooh. Do you know what they feel like? They feel like Colourpop Super Shocks. I've got to get some stuff done before some traders arrive, so I'll catch up with you later. Make sure you send me a photo of the finished look. Sorry I can't stay. No worries, Lisa. Thank you for coming in anywhere. Wow, this is going to be pretty. I think it's going to have a red lip though. Yeah, I know. I don't think I can get rid of this palette. Like I said, unless I've got a shade just like it elsewhere. Which I don't think I do. Right, I want to go into that other shade, which is what? Angel. Just more for kind of like the inner corner to meet the shade I've just put on. Which has also got a golden shift. Ew. And I don't mean ooh, as in it's ugly. I mean ooh, it's pretty. Right, and then for in the corner, there's like a white down here Time it's called. I'm starting to get hungry. Ow. Oh, this is a pink flip, white to pink. It's probably not the best eyeshadow to go with orange. Ooh, pretty, pretty, pretty. Let's blend this out. I think that palette's going nowhere. Right, let's go in with some Rare Beauty Perfect Strokes mascara in black. I got this sent by Influencer. I haven't gone out and bought it. I'm not buying makeup at the moment. I've been on a no-buy since June. Or was it May? May for eyeshadows, and I bought something in June. I have to kind of do an update on that as well. Somebody's asked me to do maybe some tips on how I get through my no-buy. I mean, I find it relatively easy because I did a full year long no-buy last year. I found that harder. Normally what I do, if I'm doing a year long no-buy, I go from November to November, only because I know that if I see something in the Black Friday sale, I can just go out and get it, but I didn't this year. Just going to put some more of that on. I was telling Lisa, I don't like orange anymore. I like this. Now going in with that one. I'm not going to do anything with this white to pink. I don't want it any more pigmented than it already is. Stunning, stunning, stunning. And then what we're doing, a red lip. Hey Andrea, I haven't been on your lives for ages. How are you? I'm okay, Shannon. How are you? I've got quite a few red lips here. Some of it's kind of like, do I want to keep them all? So I'm trialing them out. Shall I try on this sleek one out? I'm glad you're well. I'm going to try the sleek one out. Really, I should be wearing orange tone red. No, I need an orange tone red. We'll try the NYX Liquid Suede in Orange Counter. Wonderful colours, eyes so blue. It does make my eyes really, really blue. And not only that, like eyeshadow, like depending on the eyeshadows, like if I wear grey eyeshadows, it brings out the grey in the blue. Like you can see here, some grey. And it brings out the grey. So eyeshadow's amazing at doing that. What neutral eyeshadow palette do you recommend? My favourite for high end is Natasha Denona I Need a Nude. What's that? That's my favourite if you're talking about high end. If you're talking about drugstore, Revolution have brought out some new ones, some like Revolution iconic ones, and they've done a dupe of Patrick Tar. It's like a bronzy colour story, so I would recommend that. And they do a purple one, I would recommend that as well. They're just really, really good and like really, really shiny. It's nice. I've gone over the line a bit, but never mind. Back in the drawer. Because later I'll probably just put some lip gloss on. Ooh, spicy. Hang on. Yeah, I really, really like this look. I don't know if we're going to be doing any more looks with this palette. I mean, it's nice and everything. Probably until after the new year, because I want to shop my stash and bring out new eyeshadow palettes, Christmas themed eyeshadow palettes. I'll be doing, I think, 2 more looks with this though before I do that. I want to do at least a look with this purple shifty one here. Oh, that's pretty. Hang on. Ooh, it's like a shifty bronze. Yeah, at least 2 or 3 looks. That's pretty. Do you have any products that you sell? No, I've used all my products. You can buy them though. You can't buy this anymore. This came from Beauty Bay. I'd advise you to go on to Beauty Bay. They sell some amazing products, eyeshadow palettes. They do their own collection, Beauty Bay, and I bought a lot of Beauty Bay eyeshadow palettes, excuse me, from their store. And they're like, what, £20 or something like that. Obviously, you'll have to pay shipping wherever you are from in the world. You'll need to pay that, but it's well worth it. They're a good drugstore brand, the Beauty Bay pie. So I'd check that out if you're looking for eyeshadow palettes, that is. This one you can't get either anymore. So this is why I want to be sure that I want to keep it. All my makeup goes to my mum, really, when I don't want it anymore. She takes it off my hands. But no, I don't sell it. I don't give it to anyone that I don't know, because somebody could say to me, I could like gift it to them and they could say to me, oh, it's giving me an eye infection. So I would never pass that on. I just want to brush my brows out again. Makeup's cheap enough though. If you go to your local drugstore, it's cheap enough, isn't it? And then the likes of Natasha Denona always have their own sales on, especially in the UK they do. Cult Beauty and Look Fantastic, I've been selling them for £34 instead of £64. Again, obviously you've got to pay shipping for that as well on top. But if you spend over a certain amount of money, I think maybe it might be £30. I think you get free shipping in the UK. Anyway, I'm not really, I'm blathering on here, so I should let you guys go, but I'll show you. Take this out. I'll show you the look. This has got to be one of my best looks I've done this week, I think. I just really, really like it. So, yeah, I don't think the palette's going anywhere. And this concludes the video, guys. Thank you all for joining. I won't be doing a live stream tomorrow. Well, I might be. I haven't decided yet. But you'll see another live stream soon. Definitely before Christmas. And I'll see you all soon. Bye, guys.